Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Keeping Up with the OONI of IFE. Okay, of course, if you have any reason to use the internet, I believe you know that the OONI of IFE in recent time have been, what's the word now? I'm trying to not be really cheeky or cliche about it, but this man, it's like there's something going to happen that we don't know about, and Oni is actively preparing for it. But of course, like they will say, if you want to have many wives, you have to be, very ready to deal with all the shenanigans and everything that will come with it, especially with somebody of his caliber. And since, according to report, he has been with all of these women for several years. Believe me, of these 6 women that the Oni is going to, by tomorrow, that's Monday, the 24th of October, the Oni of Ife is going to have 6 official women that we know as is Olori. There are still some other women that we probably did not know of, because for this man to have kept all of these 6 women as concubines for over 6 years, according to report, none of these 6 women have been with the Oba for less than 4 years, and is now marrying all of them into the palace. So why am I saying this thing? This is because the third and the fourth wife, they're already clashing, and it is not small clash. Recall that I mentioned to you that one of the reasons why the Oni of Ife is marrying all of these women so speedily is because Queen Ashley Afolashade, who is officially the fourth wife, complained after the king welcomed Miriam Anako to the palace. Now, Queen Miriam Ogunwusi, the official first wife, she said, I've been in the palace. I've been living as your concubine and as, the unofficial Olori for several years with you in the palace. I've seen Zainab Botiti come. I've seen Dr. Queen Prophetess Shile Kwala come. And now you want to take another woman, you have to marry me. And she got married as the fourth wife. Now, Toby Phillips, who is also a beauty queen, a fashion entrepreneur, she's really beautiful though. She was the third wife, the third woman to be welcomed into the palace. Both of them now, GBAASGBOOS have happened. Do you know what happened? They said that Toby Phillips and Olori Ashley Ogunwusi entered it with each other over parking space in the palace. Yes, of course, they all have vehicles. They are now in the palace. They are living with the king. So, Gbasgboso, because Toby Phillips slaps Ashley Ogunwusi, the third wife, has slapped the fourth wife, and she has said that you dare, like literally gave her the beating of her life, according to witnesses and people that brought this to my own hearing that I am telling you about. So, gave her the beating of, seriously, royal slaps. Let me tell you how they said it. They said royal slaps. That's both in the palace of the Oni of Ife. Olori Toby Phillips Ogunwusi is said to have given Olori Ashley Ogunwusi the beating of her life over parking space. A few days ago, it was Olori Miriam Ogunwusi, that was in the news over, disturbance with the younger wives. I don't know. This one that I'm going to say is a personal sentiment. I feel like Olori Ashley is going to be the one that is going to give all of these women wahala the most, because like with Miriam Ogunwusi, it was Ashley that was also involved. Now with Toby Phillips, Ashley is the center. She's the one that is basically in the middle of all of this issue, and persons are saying, the king is going to marry a sixth wife. Temitope is coming into the palace. Temitope is an Ijebu princess. Do you know what the king is doing? All these women are high class women. Basically, given their status in the society, they are high class women, and they are becoming, wife number 5, wife number 6 to the Oni of Ife. And that has got a lot of persons asking what is happening. And why will Olori Ashley be receiving beating? Olori Ashley owns her own NGO. She is UK based. All of these women are UK based, UK tutored. The fifth wife basically has lived all her life in England. She's not even had any form of interaction with Nigeria until about 20. That's after her primary education in Nigeria. She was born in England. For her primary education was in Nigeria. Then she will return to England, and she's been doing amazing, lifting African culture, in Nigerian culture, basically in England. And back in 2017, Oni appointed her to, oversee the Moremi Association, all of those things, just to boost Yoruba culture in the UK. And now she's married, and Tobi Phillips on her own also owns a luxury brand. She is a beautiful, a phenomenal artist. Actually, she's so creative when it comes to artistic expression. So her artistic expression is beautiful. She owns her own luxury fashion house, very beautiful. Ashley Ogunwusi also is an heir. She runs her own NGO. She was based in the UK before she came and followed OONI when he was coronated back in 2015 and returned to the palace with him. So it's like all of these high class women are now beating themselves because they are in the palace. What are they trying to show? I was the longest concubine. Maybe I was the concubine before you. Or, okay, personally, can I share this very unpopular opinion? I'm going to share it anyway. I've started talking about it. I think, you know that Ashley has been in the palace way before Tobi Phillips came. Yes, Ashley has been in the palace since Miriam Otiti's situation. Back then, before Olori Naomi served Oba breakfast in December of 2021, Ashley was introduced at the king's birthday, the birthday that Naomi surprised. Guy, have money, oh. No, well, that's a sentiment that I really don't agree with. I don't think it's because the Oni has money. That's why these women are with him. That's by the way. But see, the Oni's 47th birthday happened. He clocked 48 in October of this year. So about this time last year, the Oni celebrated his 47th birthday, and Queen Naomi was still in the palace, yeah, and she, organized a very surprise birthday for our king. And in that same event, the king introduced Ashley as his queen. And funny enough, not just that, when Naomi was giving her own speech, her thank you speech and all of those things at the end of the program, she acknowledged the presence of other queens in the palace. And I'm not saying that maybe the presence of Olori Agba. Now, the king's mother is late, but there are some other women who are like mothers for the king that are in the palace. His sisters are in the palace. Not like she was acknowledging those persons, those people, literally acknowledging co-wives in the palace back then as at October of 2021, which is why when in her breakup notes, Queen Naomi said that there were side attractions. She just did not want to outrightly say that Baba carry plenty wives for palace, but we know that time. We've always known that there were several other women in the palace. Now back to Tobi Phillips and Queen Ashley. I guess all those while Queen Ashley has been in the palace, which was why she was insistent after Miriam was welcomed into the palace that she must be acknowledged also as a queen in that palace, which is what puts Kabiyesi in this wedding spree, in my opinion. I think. Guys, I beg you, don't come and carry me. All of these are just, speculations. Thank you very much for understanding that. Moving on. So it's like Tobi Phillips now came to the palace, and Tobi Phillips was welcomed into the palace before Ashley Adegoke. Ashley's wedding happened after Tobi Phillips' wedding in the palace. So there might be some sort of bad blood, like, oh, well, Tobi might be feeling like, well, when it comes to how we enter the palace, officially, I've been here way before you entered this palace. And Ashley might trying to prove that I am more of the daughter of the soil. Remember that Ashley even is from a royal family, from the ruling family, actually ruling house in Ile-Ife. She's a true daughter of the soil. She knows everything when it comes to tradition in Ile-Ife. And Tobi Phillips is not even from Ile-Ife. So that could be one of the reasons why Ashley might have clashes with some other queens in the palace. All of these are just my speculations and what I think might be happening based on every other information that we have concerning the situation in the Ooni of Ife's palace in Enowa in Ile-Ife, Osun State, Nigeria. But guys, really cannot say, because all of these are just speculations from we internet users and online in-laws. The palace people are the ones that actually know the true story and what is going on. The Oni is actually the one who knows why he's taking all these women. These women are the ones who know why they are getting married to this king at the end of the day. Palace officials are the ones who know why the king is not even present. He has not been present since Miriam Anako's coming into the palace. Every other woman, he has been represented by his staff. He has not physically accepted any woman into the palace, and that is left for the palace officials to know. So we do not know the intricacy of the issue, and that is why, guys, if you are privy to all of this, if you know the intimate details, I beg, come and give us that full gist in the comment section. We'll be waiting for you there. Make it interactive. Let us hear what exactly is going on. A lot of persons have speculations. They are thinking, how did the Oni go from just taking wives yearly, just taking the one wife, and when that marriage ends, take the other one. When that one ends, take the other one. So him deciding to just take as many women as possible, because we don't even know if after the 6th woman that's going to be entering his palace and in less than 24 hours. We don't know if after this woman's entrance into the palace, you're going to hear that Ooni of Ife is about to marry somebody else. We do not know if that is going to happen. So if you're privy to the situation and you have all the details, please avail of this opportunity. Do not leave us in the dark. Come and help our ministry, help our life, help our curiosity. Let us know what indeed is going on. And then you can ask us to mind our businesses though. But nah, really will not do that. We want to know what's going on, because in this channel, guys, we bring you everything entertainment, everything your celebrities up to, everything your fave, whatever it is that they are up to, it is from our own hand. You're going to hear it first. So if you don't want to miss updates like this, I need you to click on the subscribe icon, click on the subscription bell, subscribe to this channel, and once you do that, there is a bell icon that you're going to see, a little bell dingy dingy dingy. Just click on that also. That is what is going to notify you when we have new uploads for you to view. I'm going to see you in the next one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do enjoy it, let me know by giving this video a massive thumbs up and sharing with everyone around you. Bye bye, guys.